The Twin Towers collapsing to the ground. Black smoke billowing up from the Pentagon. The wreckage of Flight 93 in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, where the actions of heroic citizens saved even more heartbreak and destruction.
And right, those Navy SEALs choppered in from Afghanistan, went into Pakistan and into that mansion compound, and in a ground gun fight, they shot and killed the most wanted man in the world.
And most importantly, we cannot forget the almost 3,000 people who lost their lives on September 11, 2001, and the families who are hearing this news today.
This is history in the making. It is 12:50.
Oh my God, I couldn't believe it when I heard it. Osama. You know, so many people are doing that. You know, the names rhyme, but two very different men. But like I was saying, I couldn't believe when I heard it that, you know, Osama bin Laden was killed. And after seeing news reports, I realized that it had actually happened and he died the way he lived. Karma, what you give out, you get back. Now, Pakistan has some explaining to do. Well, being that they get like millions of dollars in U.S. aid annually, if American intelligence can find out that he's hiding in Pakistan, you mean to tell me the Pakistani government had no idea? And we all know about neighbors, how neighbors can be. The man was living there in the neighborhood for 6 years. No one knew? I can't believe that there are actually Americans that were saying that this was something that the government made up, that the takedown of Osama was made up by the government. Why, after 10 years, would the government make something up like that? I mean, I could see them trying to do something like that when 9/11 first happened, you know, to make Americans feel like we got revenge and also to make the government look good. But it is almost the 10th anniversary of 9/11. And 9/11 has kind of faded a little. Now, don't get me wrong, we'll never forget that horrible day. But it's kind of like Pearl Harbor. You know, like when 9/11 happened, we Americans had wounds. Now we have scars. So we'll never forget. But it just puzzles me. Why would the government make up something at this time? People, not everything is a conspiracy, okay? Osama bin Laden is dead. I think President Barack Obama is phenomenal. And when I think of him, this is how I describe him. Calm and steady. Calm and steady. Getting the job done. I mean, think about it. He saw that all Americans could finally get access to health care. Now, I know there's some issues with that, and there's a lot of things that have to be worked out. But I mean, really, think of it. The intention of that is just so wonderful. Who wants to know that all Americans, when they need health care, can have access to it? The repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. The takedown of Osama, of course. He oversaw that. And advocating for all the unemployed people here in America. When Congress was dragging their feet to do the extensions, he was one that definitely stood up and advocated for the unemployed. And also, he's the first president of America to appoint a transgender person to a position at the White House. Now, to me, that really shows a person that looks at all people with respect and actually the content of someone's character. But you know, the presidency is a thankless job. I don't care what decision he makes, there's going to be some group of people that are, for whatever reason, going to be against it. Like, for instance, he decided not to release the pictures of Osama bin Laden dead. Now, honestly, I kind of wanted to see them, but I can definitely understand why he wouldn't release that. I mean, the Islamic radicals would have taken that picture and they would have ran with it. I mean, they would have used it for propaganda against America, and we'd have more hate perpetuated against us and possibly even more terrorist acts. So, you know, I think that he did the right thing. But if he had released those pictures, believe me, there would have been some group here in America that would have had something negative to say about, oh, how barbaric he was to release the pictures. Those are disgusting pictures, and how could he have them released to the public? Have you ever heard of the saying, damned if you do and damned if you don't? In other words, thankless job. But everyone's entitled to their opinion, right? I mean, I'm sitting here giving mine. It's just scary sometimes because, like, we Americans, with the takedown of Osama bin Laden, we're saying that, you know, justice was served. Basically, everyone's feeling that way, or most people are feeling that way here in this country. You know, we're looking at it like a monster that committed genocide to American people was killed, and we got rid of that monster. But there are actually people in this world that think bin Laden is a hero. I mean, he's actually a martyr in their eyes. And that's scary to me. I mean, you know, when you think of a topic, you know that there's going to be different views about it. But I mean, aren't some things just like cut and dry? It's enough to send me to the corner with a dribble cup, okay? So then I say, well, can you really please everyone? And does it matter if you do or not? Until next time, love, peace, and blessings.
One. My country is a sea